Okay, hello there ladies and gentlemen, how you doing? It's Alexander Hilly123 here and it's time for a new video. And as you can see from the title, as you can see from the screen in front of you, today it's time for my Max Payne 2 Let's Play. Max Payne 2 The Fall of Max Payne, to give it its full name. It was back in April when I did my casual Let's Play the first game, thoroughly enjoyed it. And I always wanted to return to the sequel. Released 2 years later. This game was released in 2003, ladies and gentlemen. Gameplay wise, graphics wise, it's a little bit enhanced and better than the first game. There are, I should say, less stupid platforming moments as well. A little less frustration. The game is not as difficult as the first game as well, but I will still be safe scumming everywhere furiously because you've just got to do it on this kind of game. And I'd like to say that I prefer this game due to all the reasons I just mentioned, of it being slightly better, but yet and still, story-wise and the atmosphere, I just about prefer the first game. But when all is said and done, this is still a stellar sequel as well, and some people do prefer this, and I understand that, that's absolutely fine, but I still do slightly prefer the first game. I also don't like the look that they had for Max in the second game as well. Not so much the look you see there in front of you on the screen when you're actually playing the game. I don't know, man. Sam Lake is Max Payne for me. It's going to be really interesting with the remakes to see what they're going to do with his face, quite simply. Probably more likely to be the way he looks in the second game, but I don't know, man. He looks like some kind of freaking bank manager. I'm not keen on the look at all. Like I said, this game is a lot easier than the first game, but I'm not going to be going on hard difficulty or anything like that, just a casual playthrough. There are some frustrating moments in this game. I'm going to be trying to not talk all the time when there's dialogue. In this game there's a lot of dialogue. We still get those comic books that tell the story. Still great atmosphere. I'm just happy to be back in this gritty world, you know. Look at all these difficulties here, by the way. That's obviously insanely hard difficulty. That's the speed run. That's Dead on Arrival. Dead Man Walking. Don't know what the difference is. I'm sure Hard Boiled is what we played as in the first game. But I'm going to be playing a detective. This is about the story. I'm actually intrigued to see what Hard Boiled is like, but not in this playthrough whilst I'm talking. But ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the opening scene here. Let's see what happens. I'm just going to go off microphone for a bit.
God, I turned out to be such a damsel in distress.
They were all dead. Love kills. Did I love her? Was there a choice? The past is a gaping hole. You try to run from it. The more you run, the deeper, more terrible it grows behind you. Its edges yawning at your heels. Your only chance is to turn around and face it.
We are at the scene. Repeat, we are at the scene.
But it's like looking down into the grave of your love.
Check the area. Hold your fire.
Or kissing the mouth of a gun, a bullet trembling in its dark nest, ready to blow your head off.
We're losing him.
Multiple gunshot wounds, pupils blown, head trauma, God only knows what else.
Instant shock. Start 2 large bore IVs, get him to ICU.
He's not responding. This guy is a train wreck. We're losing him.
When I woke up in the hospital earlier tonight, I thought it couldn't get any worse. I opened my eyes, and everything slid into focus. She was dead. I was hurt. My crime, what I had done, was like a hungry pit behind me. I had to run, get as far away from it as possible. The world was out of joint. I was hallucinating. I had to get away.
Max, the route's clear.
Allow me to present Max Payne. Come on, officer.
We're here.
Cheers, my friend.
Payne? You need to get out of there. We need to leave now. Sorry,
Shit. Alright, so A is jump. Oh, B is slowing down time. X, this is on an Xbox controller by the way I'm playing this. Series X playing on this, the Xbox version. So we do, as we can see, have the quick save function. Get used to that because I'm going to be doing it a lot because I'm shit at this game. So just like the first game, you can route drawers and click everything. Great interactivity for a game released in 2003. I'm not as keen on the story of this game, but I'm not going to give the game away as to why just as of right now, of course. But if you haven't seen this game before, though, I'd rather you just play the games yourself and not watch this, really.
I would fuck her.
Excuse me?
Drop your weapon.
Hello?
NYPD, freeze.
Anyone there?
What were you thinking?
Back off, Payne. Max? Max, answer me, Max.
Oh no, we're hallucinating again. Just like the first game.
There was a blind spot in my head. A bullet-shaped hole where the answer should be. Call it denial. I wanted to dig inside my skull and scrape out the pain.
Always Coca-Cola. Comes out just looking like a tin of beans or some shit. Atmosphere in this game, like I said, fantastic audio, music, great again. But ladies and gentlemen, who was for?
Dr. Magdalena from ER. You can give away the bed you were holding for me. That detective we were waiting for was DOA. She's headed for the morgue.
Interfectum your pain. $100-yard stir on that motherfucker. Shit. Oh, I've got a gat.
He's as good as dead.
Freeze, NYPD!
Found him.
Oh wow, that gun, it sounds like a bloody silence gun, man. Yeah, nice physics again on this game. So sick, man. How do I reload? Is it... Why? Oh my god. Pistol whipping motherfuckers. LT to jump. Sweet. Getting back in the saddle here, ladies and gentlemen. Head. I think it's the D-pad to change my weapons. Get some really cool new weapons on this game, actually, ladies and gentlemen.
She's one of them. She's here to kill me.
Back off, Payne.
Winterson!
Winterson, you son of a bitch. Yeah, there we have it. Dual 9mm. And ladies and gentlemen, if you want to play the take a shot game, take a shot every time I end up singing Judas Priest Painkiller. Because you know it's going to happen. There's a classroom in the hospital here. I don't think there's any pink flamingos in this game, or I think Lords and Ladies makes a return later, but we have this. I think it's like a serial killer or something.
The Pink Bird Mental Institute.
Damn.
Mirrored men pretended to be hospital wardens.
I think I'm dead. God, those junkies in the first game, man. I would love to stay and watch all of those, ladies and gentlemen. This isn't a long game. One thing I need to mention right now for you guys is this game is slightly shorter than the first game. I don't have a problem with that, but it is a pretty short game.
Said I was an escaped mental patient. Diagnosis: paranoid schizophrenic.
Wait a minute, where are we going here? Where did I even come in? Oh. But yeah, they're so weird, those TV shows, man. Every video is going to be 30 minutes long, ladies and gentlemen. Jim Bravera.
You're not going anywhere. What happened out there? You did it. Eternal affairs was breathing down my neck. Did you do it? You killed her.
No, I can't.
Bravera got blasted, motherfuckers.
Bullshit.
What the?
They were after me. It was my fault. You can't run from your past. You'll end up running in circles. Until you fall back down to the same hole you were trying to escape from. Only the hole's grown deeper.
James McCaffrey is Payne on point again, ladies and gentlemen. Some of his dialogue in this game is just absolutely insane. Insane in the Payne brain. Oh, pills. Pills here.
I had tried to run from it, edited out. Winterson was dead. I was a murderer.
The manor. No. I'm not too keen on this game when it... Well, I'll tell you in a minute.
A false start. The hospital bed wasn't the beginning. It was past the point of no return. A fatal choice already made. And it would get worse before the end. The past is a puzzle, like a broken mirror. As you piece it together, you cut yourself. Your image keeps shifting. And you change with it. It could destroy you, drive you mad. It could set you free.
You, inside. Drop your weapons and come out with your hands above your head.
You'll see the choices you didn't know you'd made, like staying at work late to chat with a friend, instead of hurrying home to your family.
Fan out, people. Circle around. Cover all the exits.
Kissing her, I think of the cold laws of cause and effect.
Where are those extra units? Call the Central. We need every available unit here now.
I am afraid, but I start again from the beginning. Trace my own steps to the scene of the crime. I had wanted to be punished for what I had done, but Alfred Woden had kept his word. With his influence, ridiculously, I had emerged from my history of violence unscathed. A hero. I didn't thank him. I couldn't stomach it. I left the DEA. I went back to where I had started out. Back to the job. The NYPD.
Reported shots fired in the warehouse there, acknowledged.
It's mine. I'm on it.
10-4.
It wasn't a call for a homicide detective, but I knew the address. The warehouse belonged to Vladimir Lem. He was connected to organized crime. We went back a while, like brothers caught on opposite sides in a civil war. His words.
It's not snowing like the first game, it's raining. I don't know if there's any snow in this game, actually.
I need backup. Unknown number of armed perps inside. Possible hostage situation.
10-4, backup is on its way.
I'm going in.
With 1.9mm, Payne is going in, ladies and gentlemen. 0 fucks given. Christ, it's already 20 minutes into this first video. And this is the first part that is very reminiscent of the first game in terms of location. You can see that the graphics have improved. This game's really nice. Early days, but I feel like you get lost a little less on this game. And just as I said that, I was like, oh, I think it's this fence here. I actually played this last year. About 6 months or so before I recorded my Let's Play of the first game. But before then, it was the first time I'd played the game in about 10 years.
The past. I kept my eyes on the road, off the rearview mirror in the roadkill behind me. I chase lesser mysteries, other people's crimes.
God, I love rain in games, man, especially when it's dark and gritty like this. Just sets the tone, you know. I think modern gaming is missing games like this. Definitely is. Hello? Oh, I remember this. G-baited. Pistol whipped. Not sure whether I'll do the remakes on my channel. We'll see.
NYPD.
Whoa, easy, officer, easy. Just cleaning the place.
Squeaky clean, officer.
Come on, officer, it's all legit. I work for the Squeaky Cleaning Company.
You didn't hear anything suspicious just now?
No. Oh, wait. You mean the gun workshop upstairs?
Take me there. Move.
Sure, officer. If that's what you want. You know,
Seems
officer,
legit.
the cops got it easy. All you have to do is go to the crime scene and look around a bit. We're the ones who have to clean up that mess, brains and guts and shit.
Detective.
DT, huh? You know what I mean. You get the credit, what do we get?
Right.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying.
I was a little bit disappointed before with the sound of the handgun. I don't think the handguns sound as good in this game. Let's listen later for the sounds of the other guns. I'm not turning my back on this motherfucker.
Oh, detective, I've got something for you.
You freaking punk. Oh shit, he's shooting at me. Oh yeah, this music, man.
The perps were masquerading as cleaners.
It's kind of some ragdoll physics. Not exactly, you can't move them around, but the physics are a little bit better in this game, I think. Ding, 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 ding. How the frick do I reload? What's that bit? Oh, ding, 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 ding. Oh shit, you don't want to be close to that. Ragnarok. Ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding. I feel like you get a lot more bullet time by default in this game than the first Max Payne. Hey, yeah.
By nature, but it pisses me off more than anything when they do that. It's an insult. That's what it is. We're trying to clean the place. They should have more sense than to bleed on the floor.
He's right.
That's the ticket. We should
Always makes me a bit salty when they survive like that and you're like, nah. I definitely riddled him with enough bullets. Oh, fucking 9mm. Look at this pile of rubbish here. What the hell? Some of the textures, obviously. 2003 game, but it doesn't even make sense why that rubbish is there. Like, what the hell? Where do we come from? Oh.
Kaufman's waiting at the van. The hardware's been bad.
Kaufman.
The guys get Jackie Brown in there taken care of, we're done.
Okay, I'll round up the crew, make sure the cleanup's done. Bodies, blood, prints, air, mags, empty brass.
Oh. What the? Well, I did not anticipate that. What? Ding, 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 ding. Oh, nice. That guy got shat on as well.
Storage, but it had been cleaned out.
That music stopping there, that is really...
The answering machine had a message on it.
Shotgun ammo, but no shotgun.
You've reached Annie Finn. I'm not here right now because I'm building some nasty things that kill. So leave a message after the beep. You have one new message.
Sweet Annie. Vlad here, to be a gun in your gentle care. Ah, man can dream. Sorry I couldn't be there as promised. Something's come up. Nothing to worry about, but keep an eye out for trespassers. If anything happened to you, anything comes up, just whistle, and I'll be there.
You have no new messages.
No bullshit with the remakes as well, Remedy. You know, I trust them overall, but that new engine they got for games like Control, just keep it nice and linear like this. Don't fuck about with the formula. Holy shit, could be good. Alan Wake 2 will definitely be coming to the channel, ladies and gentlemen, that's for sure.
Enough chit chat. Finish her.
Yo, is that Merlene from The Last of Us?
Attacked us. I have no beef with you guys. You took them out. Listen, I work for Vladimir.
Honey, you work for no one.
What do you want? We can...
NYPD, drop him!
Finish her!
Oh, God, no!
Like all the bad things in my life, it started with the death of a woman. I couldn't save her.
You should have just started blasting. Whoa! These guys just started blasting. Ding, 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 ding. Some of the death poses early doors, man, are bloody funny.
You're not supposed to cuddle with her afterwards. We need to wrap this up.
Woo! Well, fucking sawn off. How do I use my pills? LB. Whoa, some of these controls are peculiar. Why is there a diagram of like a M4 carbine though? What the fuck? Ooh, I'm just thinking, do the enemies in this game have grenades? I can't remember. Whoa, I tell you what, I'm glad these flimsy boxes stop bullets going past them. That really helped me. By the way, the sawn-off shotgun didn't do insta-kill damage with one shot. Say what? Now, where were we going here? Ah, through the door that wasn't open before, or was it? Nothing tells you where to go more than freshly spawned enemies. Oh, you go in? You go in? Okay. Yeah, fuck off then. Whew. Oh, I just fucking spunked 2 pain pills. What the fuck? I'm blaming the controls. LB to use pain pills, RB to reload. Square on the Xbox. Well, sorry, X on the Xbox, which is square on the PlayStation. To like interact. Peculiar controls, to say the least. Can be a bit awkward in this game when you're shooting from a distance and whatnot. Just like the first game, it is what it is.
Come on. Finally.
Hey. That sucks, no.
Mona?
Max, we gotta stop meeting like this.
Mona.
If you think nothing can get to you, you're lying to yourself. At best, you're temporarily dead. A lightning bolt can reanimate you without a warning. My backup had arrived, but the cleaners were slipping away, making a run for it.
What the friggin' hell's that water? Okay. Fair enough. We're going this way, or... Hey, I destroyed that television, and now someone's already fixed it. That's incredible. Oh no. The controls, I should mention as well, like controlling Max, it feels better in this game. His running animation is a bit peculiar. Whoa! Hi. Sure you can roll on this game. I can't remember how though. Is it just sideways? Yeah, there you go. Oh, cool. Uh-oh. Whoa, shit. Damn, that guy just got shot on. You can actually see the bullets coming at you. That's so sick for a 2003 game. You're a bad shot, Max.
Max! You alright?
I don't like this on this game when it stops and shows the name. I don't like that. I don't know why, but I don't like it. Damn it.
Hey, we're working together on this.
I'm not keen on it.
You got sloppy, Payne. You screwed up. It's unacceptable that she's dead. You can do better.
I played it as business as usual. But everything had changed the moment those elevator doors opened to reveal Mona. Annie Finn was a licensed gunsmith, licensed dealer in firearms.
Right. The property owned by Vladimir Lem. 3 groups. 1, DOAs who had connections to Russian OC.
Identified as Finn's employees.
2, the Mafia. And 3, the clowns wearing the cleaning company jumpsuits.
They mentioned a name, Kaufman.
This one's evil. It has only started. I don't like it. I don't like it a bit. It's yours, Payne. It makes no sense. For you, Winterson, homicide. Sebastian Gate. It's gonna be all over the news.
The senator?
Winterson was the ideal. What the job was all about. Someone to look up to. Bravura knew it too.
We got lucky. There's an eyewitness.
She hovered over my shoulder, whispering warnings. I didn't want to listen. Mona was the suspect in Winterson's case. I didn't tell them I had seen her. I wanted to stall. Maybe it was because she was alive when everyone else kept dying on me. Survivor's guilt washed away.
Detective Winterson's phone.
Give me that.
Your boyfriend.
The computer search on the squeaky cleaning company and Kaufman had come up empty. I needed to talk to Vlad, get his version. Be the bearer of bad news on Annie Finn. Vlad had bought the old Ragnarok nightclub. He was renovating it into a trendy restaurant, Vodka. Mona's appearance had triggered a dislocation, schizophrenia. I felt elation, but with it, fear that all the past evils had come along for the ride.
Vlad! Max! 911! Bad guys with big guns! They've got me pinned down at the entrance hall. Could use some help! Could use it now!
I had to find another way to reach Vlad. No time to call backup. My case had a life of its own. I got in through the back door. Memories of my previous visit here lurked in the shadows. A musty smell under the coat of new paint.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present Max Payne, New York's finest, with the biggest mobster body count ever. Dearest guests, prepare to
Alright, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is part 1, Max Payne 2 done. The way I'm doing this, I'm not doing the videos in chapters or acts and everything. Every video is just going to be around about 30 minutes long. So see you guys for part 2. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.